Hi Libra, this is KACEE with your Love Matters reading for July. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to all the new viewers. SHAE and I are so happy to have you here with us. She will have a video that's going to pop up at the end of this one for your sign, so please check for that. The first two cards I'm going to pull will be for your energy and for the alternate energy you're dealing with for the month. Now this is a general reading and it's also a multiple relationship reading. So it may resonate in regards to a family member, a work situation, relationship with self, where you're doing self-care, or relationship with spirit in your spirit journey, or it can be romantic. So we're going to pull the cards to see what we have for you today, Libra. All right, you're coming in as community, and the other energy is coming into daughter spirit. Now, this is a general reading, so if you resonate with one side rather than the other, please go with that. That's your message, and there's no right or wrong with this. However, spirit gives us our messages is how we're supposed to accept them. I've even gotten messages when I inadvertently click on a reading that isn't for my sign and I end up listening to it and I gain something. It's like they're talking to me right out of someone else's sign that I can apply to my situation. So if you're cross-watching, keep that in mind. I'm going to pull a major arcana for you guys. And we have the moon with community, and we have the devil with a daughter spirit. Okay, Libra, so when we have community, that is all about our tribe. Those are the people in our lives. This is a happy community. This is celebration. We are all on the same page with something. This is hanging out with your girlfriends or your guy friends, or, your siblings if you get along really well. This can be a work environment as much as anything else, because sometimes you do have best friends at work or your work family that is surrounding you and giving you joy, and you're all lifting each other up. Now the moon card can be one of two things. So it could be that it's shedding light on illusion, that you're seeing clearly something that has been hidden from you, or it could be something is being hidden from you and they are asking you, spirit is asking you to use your intuition and to listen to your higher self to unravel the mystery. Daughter spirit is a very intense, angelic card, and that energy is telling me that they're open to the new gifts that spirit is offering them right now. They're going to that door of enlightenment to raise their vibration, to get closer to spirit, source, and God. This is something that they're working on. However, they have the devil. Now the devil can represent a Capricorn, but it also is talking about your shadow side. This can talk about unhealthy addictions. This can talk about being stuck, and generally it's being stuck in fear. When we have an unhealthy addiction, it's usually because we're working through something, or it's trying to satisfy something in us so that we don't have to do that inner work to get past the fear. Sometimes getting to that daughter spirit, we have to unleash a lot of stuff and go to the shadow side and really face a lot of stuff about ourselves that can be very dark, but you have dark and then you have light. So when you do get to that point, or that energy gets to that point, they're making a balance between the things that have been holding them back and the new beginnings that are out there. Once they release that energy, it can be actually very beautiful. It is very hard for us too, because we really have to accept a lot of things about ourselves, accept the reality about situations. We are going to pull, that one fell, so we'll use that one first. Some obstacles or advice for this relationship for Libra. Okay, so we had one that wanted to come out while I was shuffling, and we have transformation. Now transformation can also represent the devil, so I'm going to put this one right here because I feel that it's more for the devil, because that's transforming when we get rid of the stuff that's been holding us back, the stuff that was fearful for us to actually face. Once we get past that, there's a huge transformation. That spirit is lighter and brighter and open to better energy and a higher vibrational energy. All right, so I'm going to pull for you over here, Libra. The waiting game, accelerated motion, and choose wisely. So I'm getting the feeling with the community that you're developing a community or a tribe or friendships that are very important to you. They're very stable. You're getting advice from these people. You're giving advice. You feel very loved. You're celebrating each other's victories. You're there when each other fall and you brush each other off and you just kind of lift each other back up and say, go for it again. It's like a very beautiful sisterhood or brotherhood of people that surround you that really have your best interests at heart. Now I feel that you're thinking that there's something that's being hidden from you, that there's a mystery or something that's not being brought to light that needs to be brought to light, and you're waiting it out, which is represented with the waiting game. You're kind of hanging on and waiting to see what happens before you make any moves forward, before you choose wisely, before you choose which next step that you're taking. And I think you're waiting for this person to make that transformation and get rid of the stuff that's been scaring them, holding them back, so that they can reach that door to spirit, because you know that once they get to that level and they transform and they release the things, things will change. But you're waiting it out. But you're not going to wait it out for a long time. You know something's going on. So I believe the moon and the devil are playing off of each other, that they're trying to pursue a new way and to change. However, they're not being completely honest with themselves at this time. They're not being completely honest with you. And even though you're thinking of the best for this person, you know something is being hidden. You know that there's something that still needs to be brought to light, and you're waiting patiently so that you can help them or you can guide them, because you have a vision and you see them moving forward. You see them getting better. Yes, they have to do the rest. They have to rejuvenate. They have to meditate. They have to get one with God. They have to get in line with their spirit guides and their angels, and they have to really do that download so that they know that this is where they're supposed to go. Wow, spiritual union. Passion ignited. This is very nice, because once they do go through the transformation, and they do that rest and they do that download, they're able to connect to you on that higher level. This is a soulmate. Whether this is a romantic situation or if this is part of your tribe, you guys are connected on a level that is very balanced, that's very secure, that's very loving and kind, and that you are very much protected when you're with this person. This also ignites a new passion. So I do believe that if this is a romantic situation, once they get to this level and they're able to transform from that devil energy and go to daughter spirit, that they will have a new passion for life, a new passion for your relationship, a new passion and an outlet for the two of you to go together. It will be a new path. And this is where you get to choose wisely. You see where you want to go. You're willing to wait it out for a little bit, and because you have a vision of where this relationship is supposed to be. They need to fix whatever it is that's inside of them that is broken or is not of the highest vibration, and they need to get on board to your vibration, to your loving community, where they would be very well accepted into the friends and the family that you've already established. They're kind of fighting it. They're still holding on to some of that negative vibration that is represented with the devil card. But once they have that breakthrough and they transform, it's like a new beginning. It's like a new relationship. It's like a new person. That other person that you've been waiting to emerge finally comes full center, 110%. Not just the little bits and pieces that you've been seeing, but it's like full on. They accept all the new gifts that come, and they're releasing that baggage. They're releasing whatever fear or bad habit or negative addiction that they've been hanging on to, whether this is a thought process or an actual physical addiction. It's like they really have to work hard to get past it, and they do want to transform, because once they find that balance and they listen to spirit, they won't need it anymore. It will become a crutch that they don't want to have around them anymore. They'll realize it's a negative crutch. Okay, we have the Four of Coins, and that's all about generosity, control, stability, security. That's what you're offering them. This is where your choose wisely is. It's like, if you stay within my tribe and you stay within my community, we will work through this together. You have people behind you. We're offering our love, our support to you. So whoever you're dealing with, whether this is a romantic situation or family, you have more people to bring with you to help guide this person through the transformation. Yes, Seven of Cups. They are seeing all the new avenues that are opening up to them. It's not so glim, it's not so bleak. It's like you're enlightening them to a new beginning. They're seeing the options. They're ready to take the next step. They're ready to do what needs to be done in order to fill that void and to fulfill that enlightenment that they're searching for. Sorry guys, wrong deck. It's like you are the support system for this person's transformation. So we are going to get some clarifiers. Okay, and as I'm shuffling, this card comes out. This is the Four of Wands, which basically is the same thing. All about balance, all about community, happiness, fulfillment, celebration, harmony. You know, that's the stability that you're offering this person. And they want it just as much as you do. They just have to cross that path and get through that transformation process to do it as spirit. Now you have the Ace of Wands in reverse. That's talking about delays, lack of motivation. And here we have the Temperance, which is all about balance. This is all about knowing the meaning to the bigger picture. Knowing that the angels are with you, because this is a divine card. It can also represent a Sagittarius as well, so I wanted to throw that out there. But it's like, you don't let them give up. You surround them and protect them with the positive energies, and you lift them up. You show them which path to take when they feel that they're in the delay stage. We have the Chariot card for them, which is fast moving, control, new beginnings, being assertive, being excited, being ready for that new opportunity. Ooh, we have 10 of Wands. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Getting rid of those burdens, which is represented with the devil, with the fear. Getting rid of that, moving past that, moving past it quickly. So this is very nice energy. 7 of Pentacles. This is where they're very excited about what they're building on. This is where they're looking at what they've done and how far they've come through the rest and rejuvenation, through the transformation, that their passion is ignited and they are very in tune to what they're doing. They're very happy about all the seeds that they planted because they're coming to fruition. This is where everything comes together. So as you give them the support, love, and community to transform away from the negative behavior into spirit, into God, they are able to stand on their own 2 feet. This actually brings you two closer together. Again, if this is a romantic situation, this brings you closer together in your union. If this is a family member or a best friend, it solidifies your relationship on that next level as well. You know, this is a very intense connection with the spiritual union. This is a soulmate. Now, of course, soulmates don't always have to be your significant other. It can be your best friend, your child, your sister, your brother. You know, it can be your spouse as well, but it doesn't always have to be. It's whoever is in your tribe. And you have tribe twice over here, so it could be someone within your family, or it could be that your family is helping support this person through this trying time. This is a very beautiful message for your relationships, that you'll be able to help this person get through this. You know, last month, I don't remember if it was your love or your monthly. It might have been your love. It was very similar, that, you know, only you could help this person through their trials. And I think it's still spilling over into July, that this message for some of you is still resonating. That is something that you guys started last month with this person to help them through whatever transformation that is needed for them to get closer to spirit. You love this person. This person is very important to you. They're part of your family. And you want the best for them, but you're also not going to put up with any nonsense. So when they get off track, you're there to put them right back on track again, with love, with patience, and with balance. However, you can also be very firm because you have the vision and you can wait it out. You don't have a problem with that, Libra. When you put your foot down and you've decided that this is how it's going to be, you can be extremely stubborn in that aspect, you know, and that's not always a bad thing when you know this is for the greater good. Here we have deceit. Look, we have the deceit and the devil. Yes, they're going through it. They're going back and forth. They're going to tell you what you want to hear. You know, it's also on the moon card where you have to figure out what it is they're doing behind the scenes that is stopping their progress to get to the door to spirit. You know, they have to do the work themselves, but you're also not going to let them get away with anything when it comes to you, because you're going to have your boundaries. You're going to tell them how it is, and eventually they will see it your way, but there's going to be a power struggle in that. Oh my God. Denial. You know, exactly. While they're going through it, they're going to be deceiving, they're going to be shifty, they're going to be in denial. It wasn't them, they didn't do it, you know, that kind of thing. And you're going to call them out on it. You're not going to let it go and just sweep it under the rug like you could do, because you are a Libra. You don't want to make waves. You don't want to make people upset. You're a very kind-hearted sign. But when you've had enough, you've had enough, and that's it. You put your foot down, you put your walls up, you put the barriers out there for everybody to know, and it's either they follow your rules or there's going to be hell to pay. You know, I know as a Libra, I'm the same way. You know, and once I get all riled up about a situation, you know, and I know it's for the greater good, and it's not just me, but I can see that this person's going down the wrong path, I don't have any patience after that, because they have to follow the rules, they have to get better, they have to work on themselves. You know what I mean? You have to do it lovingly, of course, but it's like you just put your foot down and be like, no, this is how it's going to be. And they typically, because we're so easy, they'll try to push on us a little bit. And then when we really put our foot down, they know we mean business. They don't try to push again. You know, that's part of our sign that's a little wishy-washy. We go back and forth and we say, oh, okay, you know. And then once we've had it, we've had it. We're not playing anymore. You know, that's where our stubbornness kicks in. Okay, so we have a angel message for you, and it says, leave a stressful situation behind. And it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, including surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. You have the Four of Wands twice. Okay, that is your tribe. That is who you're surrounding yourself with. Healthy, loving, supportive energy, and that's what you're giving out. But you're also not going to let this stressful situation get to you, because you're going to raise your vibration. You're going to go back to your family and your friends. You're going to make sure that you are structured and stable, so you can deal with this when this comes at you. But they're also going to move forward. They're going to be able to release it, but we'll have to have patience, because they're doing it because there is a union and a connection with you. And that is why they keep coming back, because you're able to sort things out with them. You're able to put your foot down and give them that tough love that sometimes is needed in order for them to go through the right door. And here we have fresh air as their angel message. And it reads, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me breathe easier in all ways. Yes, when they go through that door, they will feel easier. They'll feel lighter. They'll feel more relaxed. They'll be able to do the things they're supposed to do without that baggage of the devil, denial, and deceit hanging around them, because they'll learn how to go through that meditation, which is through the rest card, and they'll have their passion ignited. And this union, like I said, will only solidify what's between the two of you, which is a beautiful, beautiful balance of support and love. Libra, thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. I would love to hear from you guys. If you want to leave a comment, that would be terrific. I would also love to hear from you guys again, so please like and subscribe. Take care.